Hi, this is Greg Watson from Watson Real Estate. I do residential property management. And I often get asked, should I manage rentals for myself or employ a property manager? Well, just ask this lady who manages her own properties. If you want to pull your hair out, be my guest. So I'll just ask again, should I manage rentals myself or employ a property manager? It's not a trick question, just ask this lady who uses property management services. So what's involved in tenant selection? Let's look at this guy for example. His partner earns $200,000 per year, drives a nice car, he has no negative history on his background, seems like a nice guy. Based on that information, would you rent to him? 75% of landlords rent on more or less a handshake alone. So let's meet his partner. There he is. The reason he earns $200,000 a year is that he's trading P or methamphetamine. What about these people? Would you rent to him? He's earning $200,000 a year, drives a nice car. What do you think? Well, it depends if he gets through the background checks. This is a list and it's not all of the checks, but it's certainly a number that you should be using to background check your tenants. If they pass that, and upon interviewing them, you're happy, it's a good way towards putting people in place. What about inspections? What do owners of their own properties tend to do with regards to inspections? This is a picture of how an out-of-town owner imagines their house is looking while they're away. They maybe come back once a year just to have a look at it and see that it's still there. So that's the mental picture they have. However, this might be the reality. So many investment property owners actually live in another city than that of their own investment, and why on earth would you try to keep track of things from afar? Here's another fact that we know. Private landlords seldom do routine inspections. I see people that haven't been to their property sometimes for a couple of years. This might be what they imagine the kitchen looks like in the house last time they checked. This is what it actually looks like. You see, 9 out of 10 drug manufacturers, and I'm just making up that statistic, know that private landlords seldom do routine inspections. And that's why your average drug manufacturer, that's a P-lab there, will not approach real estate companies because they know they won't get through the checks. 2 degrees of separation, that's the New Zealand version of 6 degrees of separation. But the 2 degrees of separation mean that having a property manager saves you from dealing directly with tenants. Now that can sometimes be a nice thing because private landlords don't always enjoy working directly with tenants like this one here. What's a cup of coffee got to do with it? The average cost of property management on my portfolio is $3.65 per day. That's less than a good cup of coffee. What's the cost of not employing property management services? Well, where do we start? You may have longer vacancies. Through poor marketing, you don't rent the property as quickly. It'll cost you money. Conversely, good marketing will earn you more. Failure to increase your rent annually will cost you that much in your first year. And then there's all of your time. And I don't know about you, but my time's valuable. So you might as well rack up your hours for doing inspections, checking the rents paid, preparing paperwork, doing inspections, and a bond claim. So that amount at the bottom of the page there is a lot less than what you might pay us in fees. And here's some optional ones. If you have to take a tenant to court for a minor matter or for a more major matter, there is quite a large fee involved, and then they might award punitive damages against you as a landlord if you've done anything wrong. Again, the average cost of property management is just $3.65 per day. So why choose Watson's when compared to others? Well, we might need to pause the video because there's such a lot of reasons. I mean, look at that, 99.2% of tenants paying on time. That's fantastic. We have online walkthrough videos. The tenants can book online and we are an award-winning company. We've even won international awards. So thanks for watching. Give us a call. Watson Real Estate, the details are below.